Hey guys, Paul from Paul's Karts here. Just another little quick video. Um, just the weekend work pretty much. Was just pulling it out, getting ready to box up a few orders and said, let me just make a quick little blast video. We got a few of the heads over here. And then we got some carburetors, some cams, some coils, and some valve train. A couple of the Trinity packages sold, and a bunch of these coils sell actually. We got 5 of them sold over the weekend. That's a real hot item, whether it's for the small block or the big block. They do come from comments from people. They do come now with instructions on how to install the ground strap. Really cool. Thanks for the feedback on that, guys. Also, we are doing a little bit of information on the valve train as well. So the comments do help. We appreciate that as always. And this is just a little quick look. We got a gas and a methanol carb. This is the gas carb. This is actually the methanol carb. Third circuit. They both actually have the third circuit because they're both for the Trinity package. This is the gas carb. You could tell by the G. And we got a bunch of the cams that are going out. These are another popular item is the PK RPM 3 camshaft. It's part of the Trinity package, but that alone, if you have one of my heads, one of the 399 heads or one with the welded on intake tube, that's a great camshaft. From all the cams we tested, all the cams I had in stock from having the website, did a lot of R&D, a lot of time and money invested in parts and just dyno time. Then printed out all the graphs, held them up into the window so you could see them overlaying. And top 3 cams we took and pulled aside that I liked the best. And then I called over my guy that builds all my cams, and I said, hey, let's make 3 cams. So we made another 3 cams and ran those 3 cams, and the 3 cams that we had before and the 3 cams that I made, compared those dyno graphs, and the best of the best cam, that's the PK RPM 3 cam. As of right now, that cam is making the most amount of power. Well, the best amount of power. You can design a cam that'll make a little bit more power, but you'll sacrifice a lot. The dyno graph won't look as best. That's the best looking dyno graph I've seen. Maybe if you could find somebody that spent more time, more money, more research. I don't know if they're out there. If they've found a better cam, that would all be questionable. But that's the best cam you can get as far as my research and development goes. Hot coils, amazing seller, wicked cheap, less than 50 bucks. I think they're like 40 bucks for these coils. I don't even know, they might be like 37. I don't quite know the coil prices for the small block. Big block's a little bit more. I think like 40 something, 50 bucks maybe. I'm not exactly sure on these prices. And then the valve train. Valve train, depends. It's not exactly the cheapest valve train out there, because a valve train, you want to have a nice valve train, but that's a great valve train, especially the ones with the 60-pound dual springs and the titanium retainers that I sell. Titanium retainers work with JD at SI to make them fit great. They like click on the spring, and the heads that I have, with the custom guides. I was out of stock on those. They're back in stock. Just had 1,000 of them made. They don't last long. 2 per head. Do 1,000 heads a year. They go quick. Plus customer sales. So, just had another batch of those made, whipped up. So, the dual springs kind of click onto that. Everything's real tight. That 60-pound dual spring with the titanium retainers, great valve spring. The 37s are great. They'll get you to about 7,500 RPMs, but if you're trying to scream, you want the 60s with the tie. Always use the tie on the 60s. Don't ever use billet retainers on 60s, because they will pull through the keepers. The Trinity, I think, is still on sale for a couple more days. I think it ends Thursday or Friday this week. If you see this video later, I'm talking about October 2020. And that Trinity set head cam and carb is $799, $1,160 something value. You know, it's a screamer deal. Never gonna beat that. So, but next month, as always, gonna have another sale. But you will never beat that Trinity price. It just won't be beat. But next month, stay tuned. Already know what sale I'm gonna have, so it's gonna be cool. You're gonna like it. And I'm Paul. This is Paul's Karts. Hope you guys enjoy watching these videos. I know they're just kind of monotonous, me showing stuff, but I think the stuff looks pretty cool myself. So I'll give you guys a quick look at some of the heads. Booyah. Beauties. Some of the products. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, I'm Paul. This is Paul's Karts. And until next time, guys, as always, have a nice day.